What's up, guys? Follow-up video. Remember how I told y'all that having the something like the TAPR and the PAPR from MIRA Safety was something that you can not only use in bad times, but actually in everyday times as well. So I'm going to show you exactly what I meant by that. We're going to put it to use. Thought I would bring you guys along to see just how we're going to use it. If I can get everything untangled. So, bear with me a second. Let's get her all locked in. Alright. So we're going to do that. Alright, so now you get an idea of how this setup can be beneficial in everyday use. You have to go full-blown Darth Vader. Welcome back, guys. So, quick little video for you. I want to show you guys what I mentioned before about sometimes using your gear is not always just in a tactical scenario, right? We're already getting the interruptions. They know when I'm starting to record a video. And by they, I mean my friends and associates. And somehow or another, they telepathically get the message and decide, oh, let's message him. Apologies for the interruption. I digress. But real life, that's what we're about. Anyway, tactical equipment. It doesn't always have to be a tactical scenario that you're using it in, or tactical situation. I myself have personally used my bump helmet that I mount my nods on for various mundane activities where I might not want to take a whack in the noggin. I was literally just speaking with a good friend about this earlier, and he relayed how he has used his when he was cutting some tree limbs down and didn't want one to pop him on the head. All kind of ways you can do that. So what you just saw, got finished seeing, is me using this MIRA TAPR and PAPR, doing a little bit of work in an enclosed space with lots of really strong smelly stuff and lots of very, very fine particulate floating in the air that you really don't want to be ingesting into your lungs. Not really the best, especially when you're talking about very, very, very fine pieces of metal particulate and stone and carbide particulate. When you're doing things like what you just saw me doing with a cutoff wheel on an angle grinder, it atomizes stuff into the air you don't want to be breathing in. Okay, simple as that. And the, I want to say vapor, but the fumes that it gives off due to the heat and all of that is not good for you to be breathing in. This works wonders for that. Now, I like having this for potential, tactical situations. However, why would I go buy a separate respirator to do what you just saw me doing with when I already have this, and this will do it as good or better than whatever else I could go buy, and I get double duty. Now, I can tell you that this works, okay, absolutely unequivocally, because I know what it's like in there using other various face covering things, and while some do okay at stopping the particulate, they don't necessarily do that well with the fumes and smell. Some of the first ones that I've used were like way back earlier in the summer, long before I got this, and you sweat to death and you're sucking air. If any of you ever actually worn a gas mask for any amount of time and done anything, you know what I'm talking about. Wearing a true sealed up mask, especially in the heat and doing vigorous activity, sucks on both a literal and figurative level. This was an absolute dream to use. Perfectly normal breathing because you've got forced air. It's actually creating the positive pressure inside the mask. So even when you breathe in, you're not sucking in any outside air. And I can say that with truth because in order for something like this to work properly, okay, and a gas mask or anything similar, you can't have this because it won't seal up. You will pull in outside air that you're not wanting to pull in. So with this on and with this and not having a proper seal, I never once could smell the various odors in the air from what I was doing. I know exactly what it smells like. It's very, very strong. Couldn't smell any of it because of the positive pressure that the PAPR creates via the forced air blowing through. So even where it didn't have a seal at, it was still forcing air out around where my beard is and not letting anything in. That's important to note. And I can tell you it works because you probably can't see it on the camera very well, but maybe you can see me wiping that. It's covered in particular. In fact, I bet I could probably use these filters one more time and they're probably going to be a little clogged up. Right? Now these are just particulate filters. I don't think there's a way to clean them and reuse them. I'll have to check. Maybe if you gently blew air back through them, you could do it. But honestly, as cheap as they are, I'll probably just end up buying some more and have more on hand. But my point is, number one, the system works as designed, right? MIRA's got a great product here. It stood up to everything you saw me doing and has absolutely no worse for wear other than being dirty, and that's nothing that a little bit of warm water and a rag won't fix. I used it for quite a while. It's still running strong. I don't remember what the battery life is on this, but again, it takes AA batteries, so just have a bunch of AA batteries on and change them out as needed. What else? It's probably about it, guys. Again, I just wanted to give you an actual little demonstration so you could see it in use in a non-tactical situation with real dangers, i.e. the particulate in the air, the fumes and smells that aren't good for you to breathe, and me standing here telling you it worked. You saw me use it. I've been using it for a few other things. This is just the first time that I had the camera with me and could catch it for you. So, that's it. I really like MIRA Safety. They are a good company with good people behind it. This is not my first dealing with them. I've had a few now. You know, you guys know that previously I've done a little short video on their mask. The C76M, or is it the C67M? I always get the numbers backwards. And those are great for what little bit I've used them. Now, I haven't actually used them in a NBC situation, obviously, but when I've been messing with them, they seem to work well. I hope to at some point get, you know what, I got a long list of stuff I want to get from them. I just don't have the time or the money. I would really like to get some of their full face masks to try out and compare to the ones that I've got that just have the regular eye holes. They have actually got body armor that I want to try. They've got a number of other small things like their little Geiger counter that they've got. Just a long list of things, and I need more filters for my stuff. I got a shopping list for them a mile long. So I'm telling you this as a customer and somebody that shops with them. Now, I am an affiliate with them now, which I am extremely happy to be. My list of affiliates is really, really short. I just don't do that because that's not what this channel is about. However, in some cases I do. So, that all said, enough of a ramble by me. If you like their stuff and you want to support the channel, let me know. I will send you a link and you can help me out that way. If you like their stuff and you don't want to support the channel and help me out, that is absolutely fine too. It will not bother me in the least. Just go directly to their website, mirasafety.com. I'll put a link in the description box. You can bypass me altogether and go straight to them. Either way, check them out and buy with confidence, I believe. So, the TAPR and the PAPR, little part 2 follow-up, works as advertised. You guys take care, stay safe, and keep getting ready, guys. Keep getting ready. I'll see you in another one.